If you're tired of playing vanilla DayZ or you're tired of playing on DayZ servers that are kind of modded out and you've already done everything, then maybe this is a server for you. Number 1 modded CDN. CDN meaning Canadian, but it's here in the US. There is 13 servers altogether. And to the date of this video, he might even be bringing more servers. The map names are Chinaris, Deer Isle, Hashima, Melkart, Enoch, Bitterroot, Banov, Sakal, Namalsk. Now, if you don't want to jump into one of his maps that already is pretty brutal, and maybe you're new to DayZ, maybe you're just starting out or coming in from console, you can jump on his Chinaris server, which is a noob-friendly server. And then from there, you can jump onto his other servers that are a bit more harder. All of these servers are PvE, except for the new one that he just brought out called Melkart. That server is PvP. If you don't like cheaters, and we all don't like cheaters. That's why we left Call of Duty Blackhawks and their stupid franchise. And that's why we joined DayZ. Admins like them like to make sure that nobody is cheating. If you happen to be on a server and you suspect somebody of cheating, don't talk about it in game chat. Put in a support ticket, let the admins know so they can start stalking the player and checking him out. His servers has a lot of loot around, so be cautious. Make sure you watch for zombies, look for the loot. There's ant miners, there's regular PC Bitcoin miners, there's multiple airdrops per server, plus multiple AI missions as well. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of being on a server where I go do an airdrop and nobody claims it, nobody calls it, and that airdrop is gone. So we have a pretty big role on the server where you have to call your shots. If you're taking an AI mission, if you're taking an airdrop, make sure you call it. Otherwise, if you don't call it and that other person's already there, they can take your loot. And again, being on other servers where there's only one airdrop and one AI mission, and everybody can already take them, where his servers has multiple airdrops and multiple AI missions per server. So they're pretty flooded out there. All of his servers that I've been on runs pretty dang smooth. Now let's say you're more of a hardcore survivalist and you want to not have anything easy to be given to you. Well, he does have hardcore servers. Believe me, I tried. I can't survive on it. If you've got bigger balls than me, I would rather you go in there and then show me off. Now, I've been on a lot of DayZ servers over the years, and I am sick and tired of server owners telling me, by the way, for instance, I have so many unsellables on my person that I'll take pictures, I'll go to their Discord unsellable page, I'll go ahead and start uploading pictures, and they tell me, oh yeah, it's just not my time. Well, that's really below the things I have to do right now. Right now, I have more pressing matters and issues to deal with than to put unsellables in my traders. Well, at that point, I can't even play those servers because I'm losing thousands of dollars. Whereas the server owner decided to work back to back with me and make sure that everything that we can find is sellable on his servers. So now I'm not losing out on thousands of dollars of loot that I want to sell so I can make money, buy vehicles, buy air vehicles, get the gear that I want to go right back out and have a firefight. Each one of his servers has a lot to do and has a lot to offer. Take your time, don't rush through things, because you might die if you literally slip up. But again, very rewarding, fun server. Now on a server, there is a thing called donation gear. Depending on what you're wanting is how much money you're wanting to spend for it. Your donation gear lasts until that wipe. So if you don't want to spend a lot of money on donation gear and you want just the bare basics of 95% protection armor from head to toe, maybe even a respawn armband in case you die and respawn back to your base, and or the shore if you don't have a base with everything on you, I'd say that's the way to go. They have anything from donation armor to donation items such as the repair case, the cheeseburger that if you get sick, have a broken leg, it will 2 bites and it will immediately take all that away. It resets all your stats for you, so instantly full health, full water, full blood. You're basically brand new at this point. So let's say you have the respawn armband and you go pick a firefight with the AI that can, by the way, shoot you up to 400 meters and they cap your ass. Well, you respawn back to the shore or your base with everything on you except for what was in your hand. So now, because you have a grudge with those nasty AI, you can run back to your body, grab that gun, and beat the shit out of them with bullets left and right. I don't know about you, but when I die from AI, I have a bit of a grudge. And I'm going to go kill him the second time. I'm not messing around the first time after that. First time I messed up, second time, that's it. Now, you don't really need donation gear on his servers, but it's nice to have. Me personally, I decided to mess around and blow a little over $200 to check out his donation vehicles, donation gear, a couple armor sets for me and my lady to play with, and some other things. Some of the donation gear does come with donation weapons. So for instance, the FG82, so that comes with free ammo. They'll go ahead and spawn all your donation gear onto you that you purchased and your vehicles. So if you're getting a, let's say a donation, jet or whatever, you want to be on the helipad for that, or in an open field, not in a trader. If they're spawning in donation gear, don't be around players just in case. They'll go ahead and spawn in your FG82 rifle with spare magazines, all the parts to it, the scope, and then you're ready to go. Your FG82 ammo is free to buy in the trader because it's a donation weapon. So think about this way: you join this server, you already paid for donation gear, now you don't have to try to scavenge money just to go get stuff, just to come sell things, just to recoup your ammo. Your FG82 spawns in 1,000 stacks of ammo, so 1,000 a stack, so that we have more than enough ammo to do with what you please. Each server I've been on has had amazing layouts for traders and everything that you can think of. Now the thing about his armor, the donation armor on his server, is the regular armor on the server that you find all around the map. Whatever armor you find, which is the helmets and the ballistic vests. If a helmet and vest does not have a damage protection rating, it is just a regular vest and helmet. But if they have a protection rating of 50, 70, 90%, then that is a higher protection rate against AI and other things that you're having a firefight with. So let's say you have a helmet and a vest that is 95% protection. Well, that's only the helmet and the vest, not your face, not your neck, not your arms, hands, legs, or feet. Whereas the donation armor, as cheap as you'd like to buy it, has a 95% protection from head to toe. And not only that, certain armors that he has on his server are full NBC protected. You just need to put a filter in there. And your filter, well, it doesn't go from 100% down to 0. That filter lasts, at least the Halo armor that I run. With his donation 95% protection armor, you can take massive amount of zombie hits before it even gives you a cut and before you black out. Whereas with no armor, or just any type of armor, they're going to cut you easily. They're going to black you out very easily and you're going to knock out. There's a lot of mods on a server to cover, so I don't know how much I can cover, but I will say this. If you like being a passenger princess and you hate driving in DayZ and you like your friends driving around and you got to reorganize your gear, he's got the mod for that. Sitting in the vehicle, whether it's an aircraft or land vehicle, you can sort through your gear and mess around. You can also, on the fly, turn on and off your night vision. Let me tell you, it's hard to go to other servers when his server has all these mods to it, which is ridiculous. To the point of this video, the sci-fi Banov server does not have the night vision instant on and off. You still have to get out of your vehicle just to turn it on or off. I'll go ahead and talk to him about that so we can put it in the server. Now his night vision in the server isn't just a circle on the screen or just the wide field with the MMG goggles or whatever you're using. When you turn on your night vision, it is the entire screen that you're seeing night vision, no dark areas that would be traditionally covering your field of view. When you put in an admin ticket, the admins are pretty damn quick to respond, but you also have to realize, like every server out there, every single admin has a life of their own. So they work, they have a family. Maybe admins work overnight and they're active during the day. Maybe they work in the day and they're active at night. When you put in an admin ticket, every single admin and the server owner sees it. So that way they can quickly jump on and see who wants to help you. So that way everybody's not flooding the chat channel just to try to help you in the ticket system. One thing I will tell you, if you do buy the donation interceptor jet, do not take off straight up. Once the tail end of that donation jet sucks down, it'll go through the helipad or the ground and suck you under the map. You're going to hold left control, let it hover a bit, and then take off scrolling up or down depending on which up for you. Or if you just hold D or A to go ahead and take off, where it makes the wing push down in the ground and lifts your entire jet up, then you can go ahead and scroll wheel up or down out of there. Like I said, the server has a lot of stuff to offer. There's not only just AI that can shoot you up to 400 meters, but there's also beasts that you have to watch out for at Black Market and Collectible Trader. Now, depending on if you're on the Chernarus map, not only are they still at the Black Market and the Collectible Trader, but you have this thing on the top right of the map called Free Candy, and I don't want to spoil that one for you. There's also Dino Mission there, plus the Bunker Mission, lots of stuff on that other Chernarus map. There's this thing called safe stores across each and every one of his maps that takes colorful key cards to unlock. So if you're low level and you happen to come across a heli crash site or whatever, that you get these key cards from AI or wherever else, have fun trying to get one of those. There is a ton of loot, but that ton of loot also comes with a price to pay, because bears, wolves, zombies, and some demons, depending on the tier card that you get to unlock one, will spawn in all around you. So keep that in mind. If there's anything we've missed in unsellables, feel free to put in a support ticket, upload a picture, an admin will go with you. They'll spawn on your location, take that item to trader, make sure that it can't sell so that way they can implement it in the system. Again, every server I've been to, I'm tired of at least 60 to 50% of the things unsellable. It pisses me off. Thousands of dollars wasted, and now it's a server I don't want to be on. The ammo can't sell, the items can't sell, building supply thingies and stuff like that can't sell. That's why we worked back to back to get this server the way that it is. When you join the server, push B and look at the server rules to know what you can and cannot do, plus the rules on Discord if you're not sure. So far, I keep seeing myself come back to the server from playing other people's servers because, so far it's been a pretty friendly experience and fun. A lot of players here are pretty cool, they're friendly, and they offer help just like I do for a lot of other reasons. This server does not tolerate negative players that try to treat others like crap, so if you see that, feel free to put in an admin ticket, make sure that the admins know the name, so that way they can go investigate and talk to the player and then try to calm down the situation. Nobody wants to be around that type of shit. I like servers like this because you have actual modded realistic vehicles. Tons and tons of vehicles to choose from. Not just donation vehicles, but regular vehicles in the trader that you can buy. As of the date of this vehicle, we still have the Arma 2 helicopters and the Red Falcon helicopters. If you ask me what my favorite Red Falcon helicopter is, it's the Sikorsky. That thing is fast. From my Arma 2 helicopters, that's going to be the Chinook. And from my donation aircraft vehicles, it's going to be the Interceptor. It's a two-seater, it's fast, and I like the donation jets because, unlike the helicopters, those donation jets take off instant lickety-split. Instant maneuvering, instant handling. Now, I don't want to spoil the surprise on what you get out of the AI mission drops or the regular aircraft drops. I want to leave that to a mystery for you, especially what's that free candy and everything else on the server. I want you to experience it for yourself. I think I talked already too much about this server. I've made a lot of fun friends on the server that I stick around with today for the last 2 years. So if you like this server, post the comments in the comments section on this YouTube video, and also let everybody know in the Discord general to let the admins and the server owner know that they did a good job building the server and putting everything in there known to man. They don't call the server #1 modded for nothing. They literally jam-packed a bunch of stuff in the server. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it's a lot of mods to download, but it's rewarding. Alright, for everybody that's listening and still watching, have a good time in the server, and if I see you there, I will see you there.